Good morning, Wise Tribe, and welcome to day one of SSEW Duxton Week. I am sure you have all been here for some fabulous dinner and drinks and maybe even a hotel stay, but have you been to Duxton for shopping? It may have changed in the daytime since you last came here. There are actually a really amazing range of retail stores to uncover. Lots of boutiques, lots of one-of-a-kind experiences. So come with me while we check some of them out. Today I am at Palola, which is a flagship store for beautiful and comfortable classic women's footwear made with leather. It is something which you will not find anywhere else. Unique and so well made by shoemaker Josh, who we're going to meet inside. Come with me. Here we are at Palola. This is a beautiful store where you will have a really wonderful experience unlike any other.
Morning.
Good morning, Josh.
Welcome to Palola.
Thank you so much. Now, I love coming to this store. The experience is just wonderful. It's really considered, cozy, simple, focusing on the best shoes. So at Palola, they really focus on 5 key elements. First of all, it's classic designs. These are designs which have been brought to you listening to the feedback of the customers. These are all designs which people have come in time and time again asking for and ordering. So you really know that these are going to be workable and wearable in your wardrobe. So you've got classic designs, craftsmanship. Josh has trained in Italy. He is a master craft person and he heads up the shoemaking team here. Every pair is made by hand and it's a really big part of the Palola ethos to really get people loving what they wear and making sure that it's a fantastic experience, because after all, we wear our shoes all the time for long periods, and shouldn't they be comfortable and shouldn't they make you feel good? So craftsmanship is a really big element of what they do here at Palola. And comfort, of course, they need to be super comfortable. So the materials that they use are super high quality, super soft, and will last you for years and years to come. None of that wear it for a little while and then relegate them back to the back of the wardrobe. These will be in play because they're so comfortable. You will go back to them time and time again. I can testify to that because I am wearing my Palolas today. These are my loafers, which have been lovingly made by the team, and they are super comfortable, very soft, so I can definitely testify to the comfort. And the other things are community and collaboration. So that's why we're here today, to spread the word about this fabulous brand. So Josh, can you please take me through a little bit of a sort of design history?
Sure, of course. Morning everybody, thank you for joining us this morning. As Anju mentioned, so Palola is a Singapore brand. I'm one of the co-founders, and in fact, interesting tidbit, when we first started the brand, it was 100% made to order. So every single pair was designed by our customers, and everything that you see on the rack, these are our stock shoes, meaning we have them in sizes 35 to 41, but these only came about after we'd sold our first 300 made-to-order pairs. So as Anju mentioned earlier, how we even came up with a lot of the designs was really based on the feedback from all of our customers in the earlier years, and that allowed us to then come up with these classic designs. So we've got 4 main footwear styles that we carry here at Palola. The original footwear style that we started the brand with is actually the belly flat. So the first belly flat design we ever designed was actually the Yumi. So it's got this little handmade stitch on the front, which was actually something that I took from my men's shoemaking and brought it over to the ladies' footwear. After we'd done ballet flats for about the first 2 years and every single pair had been made to order, we realized that one of the most common feedback that we got from our customers was they wanted something really soft, comfortable that they could travel with. And that's really how we came up with the second footwear design, which is what we call the Claudia loafer. So the loafer itself, it's an unlined construction, meaning it's super soft. You can literally squish it into your bag, put it in, and when you take it out, it doesn't crease, it doesn't fold. So it makes a perfect travel shoe. So that was really the first off-the-rack shoe that we launched here at Palola.
I love that. I took mine traveling to the UK and my suitcases were full. But I didn't have to worry that
so
my loafers were going to get squashed.
Creased,
yes, you don't have to be precious.
Exactly. When you pack them in the luggage, you can just fold them together, slot them in.
Great.
And along the way, we had a lot of requests from customers who needed something a little bit more corporate, a little bit more officey. So that's where the pump came in. So that was launched, I think, late 2018, early 2019. And then obviously, we all know COVID happened in 2020, right? And I think that's something which impacted not just us, but all the businesses. And people weren't going to the office, they weren't getting married, there were no more occasions for people to wear nice shoes. And that's really where we decided, okay, let's pivot and think about how do we come up with something a bit more casual, but yet still stylish. And that's really where we came up with the fourth and the most recent footwear style, which is our slide. So we took inspiration from our original Yumi ballet flat, and the first slide that we launched was actually the Yumi slide. So if you notice, they've got the same handmade batik stitch on the front. So in Italian, we call it the fermatura. And it's essentially something that we stitch completely by hand, even to today. So it doesn't matter whether it's a ballet flat or a Yumi slide, every single pair has that little stitch on the front. So those are the 4 different footwear options which we offer here at Palola.
Amazing. So there really is something for every occasion, something smart casual, something that can be dressed up and dressed down, something for office, something for shopping and time off. So you've really covered all the bases with just 4 styles. So I'm sure stylists love you.
And if you can't find something from our off-the-rack collection, that's really where we've got something a little bit more special. That's what we call our made-to-order service. So if let's say you find that the designs that we offer in our stock collection are not quite what you're looking for, if you're looking for something very unique, very particular, or if you've got very unique or particular feet where you might need a custom fit for your pair of shoes, that's really where we bring in the made-to-order service, which was the original, I guess, whole business model of Palola when we started. We really wanted to give customers the option to customize not just the aesthetic of the shoe, but the fit as well.
Yes, so that's what happened with my
Exactly,
shoes, right?
exactly.
These are not off the rack. They are an off the rack style in that they're the loafer, but I customized and chose my fabrics and leathers to my taste.
Exactly. So in a way, we want the customers to play the shoe designer, and then once you can think of something or you can dream of a particular design, it's our job to then make it come to life.
Fabulous. I love that. So Josh, can you talk us through how you would go about making sure that your customer has the perfect fit? Because one of the things that I love about my shoes, they don't pinch anywhere, they're not stiff, and that's because you are meticulous. All of the team here have been trained specifically to ensure that your customers have a great fit.
That's correct. So I think one thing that sets Palola apart from other shoe brands is that when you come into the Palola boutique for a shoe fitting, we really don't start with selling you a pair of shoes. We really start by helping you to understand your own feet. Whether or not you buy a pair of shoes at the end of the day, it's really up to you, but it's my team's job to essentially give you all the information we can about your feet. So if you like, Andrew, we can actually run you through a made-to-order fitting.
Awesome.
And you can see for yourself how we actually do a proper fitting here.
That would be great. I am usually a 36.
Okay, got it. So what we'll let you try, we're going to let you try some of our slide designs.
Okay.
Just to show you the options that you can customize.
Alrighty.
So this would be our standard fit on the size 36. Now, bear in mind, for our made-to-order service, all of the styles can be made in either the standard fit, or if you, let's say you need something a little bit more wide, we also have the wide fit as well. And the beauty of made-to-order is that you can mix and match your left foot and your right foot in different sizes.
That's
or different
amazing.
widths if you need.
That's amazing, because that can be a real problem when you're buying off the rack.
Exactly. You don't have to compromise. You don't have to
Yes.
compromise with one
Yes.
size being bigger.
So how would you say that these fit? These are your 36?
In the standard fit. So
Standard.
based on what I'm seeing, so your
Yes.
foot has quite a high instep. So that area of your foot that I pointed out to, that's what we call the instep. So you might find that this is a little bit snug.
Okay.
So I would actually recommend going with our wider fit,
Okay.
which tends to have a slightly higher instep.
Lovely
So
Abby
this
with
is the same size. So this
wide.
would be a size 36. But you can see immediately when you put your foot in,
Yes,
you've got a lot more room in the instep.
that's right.
And it's always important whenever you're buying shoes, try to make sure you walk in them as much as possible, because
Okay.
putting them on and just standing there versus walking makes a big difference.
Yes.
Because obviously shoes are made for walking, right? So you want to make sure you're testing them out. And that's the reason why we use fitting shoes here at Palola, because that way you can just walk as much as you like in the boutique to really get a good feel for that size. So I think that size works for you. So based
Okay,
on,
so that's
again,
the standard. This is the
some
wide.
customers even prefer to have a different length and matching it with a different width.
Okay.
So length is something that's a bit more of a personal preference.
Right.
So whether or not you like it a little bit longer at the heel, or some
Yes.
people like it really, really snug and
Yes.
flush with the heel, that's really up to you. So you can mix and match, for example, the width of a 36
with the length.
of a 36 and a half, for
Okay,
example.
so Abby, which one is this that you've just brought out?
35.5 in length.
Okay. Because yes, I was finding that last one a little long.
A bit long, right?
So a 35 and a half in length, but still a wide. And this one's a 36, as my feet are actually slightly different sizes, which is common, right? It's common. Our bodies are all different.
Yeah.
So all of these styles can be adjusted slightly in terms of size. You can pick and choose the exact size, because the team here have the insight and the knowledge to be able to see. I mean, minute differences to me as a consumer, but actually when you're wearing them for a long, long time, day in, day out, you feel the difference. And I guess that's the difference between having a pair that you absolutely love and go to time and time again, because they feel comfortable.
Exactly.
They're made for your feet.
Exactly.
It's not just for a short term when you're buying them off the rack. So that's fabulous. Okay, so now we've understood that I've got two slightly different feet.
feet.
And
so once we've done the fitting,
yes.
the next step is basically the fun part. This is where we get to choose or customize the leather.
Ooh.
So if you follow me over here, at Palola we've got more than 100 different types of calf leather, napa leather, suede leather, fabrics for the customer to choose from.
Awesome.
You can even customize the color of the little stitch for the
cute.
fermentura stitch for your UV
Yes.
slides.
Yes.
And then of course at the end of the day, for the rubber soles, we usually recommend for customers to add on rubber soles on top of the existing leather soles, just so that they give a little bit more grip
Okay.
and they allow your shoes to last a bit longer.
Yes, that makes sense, especially in Singapore where we can
It's
get
always, and it's
torrential
always
rain.
raining, exactly.
To have that option of grip and just to help them with the length of life, for sure. These colours are amazing. They're all napa leather, super, super soft. Okay, so you can also choose to buy off the rack if there is a style and they have the size in stock. They do have stock in store for you to try and choose from. So that would be the first thing to do, I guess, to see, out of the classic colours that they have available, which customers, again, they really listen to what's wearable, what's wanted. Let's try one of those on.
Yeah, so if let's
something
say
you have in stock.
wanted something that you can take home with you immediately at the boutique.
Yep.
You can go for one of our stock designs or stock color options.
Yep. Oh, they slide on so easily. And I actually find it difficult to find shoes which accommodate the width of my feet. I don't think unusually wide, but I do find it difficult when buying off the rack. But these are actually super comfortable, and yes, they may be a little bit stiff. I think it depends on the different types of leather as well. This is a textured leather. It's quite thicker than perhaps some of them, but they break in, right?
So as with all leather footwear, there is a little bit of a breaking period, and it depends obviously on the kind of leather. Yes. So this one is actually a Napa leather.
Okay.
So if you want something that has less of a breaking period,
yes,
we would always recommend going with Napa, which is
super soft.
Exactly.
Yes, it's almost as if you're really not wearing anything at all. Really, I mean, I know we're sort of testing different things, and so with the comparison it's easy to tell. They are super comfortable, and I love the little cutouts, very chic, and the little fermatura stitch as well just gives it a little bit of character there. So you do have the option of picking things off the shelf and seeing what's in stock. You may well find a colour that you love because they are very classic. They do have a lot of things in stock. It's not just these. There are even more goodies, and this is where you get to feel like a kid in a candy store. Or of course you can customize and have something made to order. As I said, every pair is handmade with love and care, with that focus on craftsmanship and quality in mind. So come down to Palola, 68 Duxton Road, and they're open from 12 till 8 every single day. At weekends it's from 11. Hang out, come and see what you can find. Try on some amazing shoes which will actually fit, I guarantee, because they are trained to make sure they do, and they really care about having shoes that you love and want to wear time and time again, which I do. So I'm going to take my pair home and enjoy them on my way out. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will catch you again as we continue SSEW Duxton Week. Have a great day, everyone.